Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous, with me, Bring It On. Let's go with Lann to recruit the mongrels to the Crusade.
I'm gone.
They have the Blade of No Escape. It's marked as a quest item, but I've yet to find out what it's used for. This cursor belonged to young Mongrel, the son of a chief, who dreamed of reaching the surface. No matter how he tried, his every attempt at daring escape failed, and he met his inglorious end in the shades of the underground.
We do it my way.
But I will yet again hold on to it to the end of the game, and still not discover what it's for.
Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must. Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all. I'm off!
We'll talk to Chief Sull once we're done stealing all their stuff. As any proper adventurer should. Chief Sull sits silently, either deep in thought or dozing. He's holding a package. Chief, we're back. You won't believe where we've been, the things we've seen. You and the tribe need to come and see for yourselves. Sull flinches, as if jerking awake. Ah, Lann and the Uplander. That was quick, but no. We won't be going anywhere. We won't be seeing anything. Chief Sull, we've come to take the mongrels to the surface. We're going to do it ourselves. You think we lost our nerve? No. We have our reasons. No one said you were cowards. I came to say the way up is clear and we need you. The entire Crusade world needs you. Look, this is the commander of the Fifth Crusade, and he is calling you to fight with him. Lann stops, looking closely at Sull. Or did something happen I don't know about? Wenduag came. She took Dyra. Wenduag. She showed up again. I didn't think she'd be brazen enough. Clearly, I underestimated her. What does she even want, coming here? What happened here? We waited. Such things shouldn't be rushed. We waited, and waited. Wenduag came. She started talking. She did, smooth as silk, saying the Uplanders would kill us all, and that we needed demon power to overcome them. But no one listened. She didn't like that. And the next day, Dyra went out to gather healing mosh. Wenduag took her alive. She left a message for us, warning us against trying to get out, or else. Let me guess. She'll only let you out if you obey her. Wenduag. I thought she couldn't stoop any lower. The chief nods slightly and unwraps the package he is holding. Inside is a severed finger. How are the mongrels doing now? They're troubled. Everything's in turmoil. We thought we should go get Dyra, but go where? No one knows where Wenduag is. No one knows anything. So we wait, and we think. You have one answer for everything. Wait and think. Lann throws up his hands. You've been doing this for decades. I don't know why I expected anything else. Where's Wenduag hiding? How should I know? She is like a shadow. She disappears without a trace, just slips away. I think I know where she is. Wenduag and I had a secret spot, when she used to get upset or angry. She said she was going to live there forever. A big cave, warm and dry. There's no way to sneak in without being seen. The perfect hideout. Alright, Chief. We'll bring back Dyra, and give Wenduag what's coming to her. We're one tribe. We won't go anywhere without Dyra. Just get her back, then we can go be Crusaders. We'll take care of everything, Chief. I promise. So, reading his dialogue, I got a little carried away with his lisp. I'm accustomed to waiting. I'll be waiting for your victory. I started adding it even in words that didn't have it. I'm curious about Lann here.
Something wrong?
My skills are absolute.
No reason to pause.
Ask nicely.
My will is resolute.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Alright, that's probably good enough.
I'm gone.
Wenduag, sitting over a corpse that's been ripped to shreds, looks up and notices you. Look who's back. Did Sull come crying that I was holding Dyra hostage? What a snitch. Lann shudders. You knew her. She was one of us. So what if I knew her? What does it matter? I do what I want. I don't care what other people think. You killed one of your own. I make sacrifices to Savimalek in exchange for his blessings. But this fool... Oh, I killed her for pleasure. I clawed her heart out with my bare hands. Wenduag smiles. You are absolutely insane. Admit it, Wendu. You're just broken. Wenduag chuckles. Keep underestimating me, Lann. You'll doubt that same surprised look on your face. How does this help you? Now Sull will know you have nothing to hold over him. Wenduag licks her lips, her eyes glowing green in the dark. Will he find out? How exactly? Do you really think you're getting out of here? You're alone. We can easily overpower you. I'm not alone, Lann. My master has not left me. Even now I feel his cold breath on my neck. Wenduag's voice drops to a whisper. He is watching. Lann looks around. There's no one here. He doesn't have to be here to know and see everything. So you've been hiding in this cave the whole time, like a rat. Wenduag stretches and licks her lips lazily. Attack me, and find out how I've been spending my time. We've been killing demons and even practicing on cave slugs. It won't be much of a fair fight. I had a good teacher. He opened my eyes to many things. My master, Savamalek. Attack. So this is different. Normally you duel her, but I think that might be tied to whether or not you show the light of heaven when you first meet the mongrels. If you take her aside and then take Lann in the shield maze, maybe she doesn't kill Dyra right away? Because normally in this cave, either if you have Wenduag with you, she'll duel Lann. And if you have Lann with you, he should duel Wenduag. And then there's a way you can actually recruit one or the other later on, usually in Act 5. Because if you recruit her now, with that dialogue option, she'll betray you. But if you wait, if you take the correct dialogue option, she'll join your party in Act 5 instead, and she won't betray you. Alright, attack. Enough talking, you murderer.
They will break against our resolve. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
So maybe you can still recruit her here. Or, I guess it's been a little while since I recruited Lann, right? Maybe I'm misremembering. If you take Lann, maybe you don't get the option to duel, and it's always a fight. I'm pretty sure there was a duel, though. She had a bunch of other corrupted mongrels with her, my first playthrough. By the way, here, again, it's very difficult to justify sparing her. Wenduag jumps back, clutching at her wound, but immediately falls to her knees. Enough. That's enough. I want to talk to you. What is there to talk about? It's not too late yet. I, the unworthy Wenduag, will serve you. I realize now you are the chosen one of the gods. There has never been anyone like you. Allow me to become your slave. She's so pathetic. But supposedly, if you romance her, she has a decent redemption arc. I've yet to see it. I'm working on it, but yeah. It's tough. Lann looks at his former friend with unconcealed revulsion. This is too much even for you. Stop it. I can't watch you humiliate yourself. I don't know who you are, but you're not Wenduag. I'll be everything my master commands. So I think this one. Man, I do think this is an appropriate response to her. I think this is how we recruit her in Act 5. I don't know if I want to take that evil option or not. Might just go with option 3. I don't think I could justify taking the evil option with a paladin. No reason to taunt a fallen foe. You understand now that the power given to you by the demon is worth nothing. You don't need the so-called gifts of the Abyss to become stronger. Oh, I failed. I think it'll take a lot more effort to convince such a practiced liar. Yes, you are right. I was wrong. I'm a lowly worm, not capable of understanding your wisdom. But I will try. I'll try like never before. Now I realize I must serve you, the strongest of the strong. Allow me to become your slave. So much flattery out of the blue. You've outdone yourself, Wendu. If you've ever played your hand, I don't believe a word you say. Yeah, you deserve death for what you've done. You're stronger than me, yes. This is the right of the strong, to decide who lives and who dies. Wenduag cringes. You think you have the right to condemn me, because some higher beings noticed you. No. Your strength gives you the right to decide. Only your strength. You're raving, Wendu. You don't understand anything, Lann. The strong can do anything. They can live and decide who else lives or dies. But that will never be you. You're weak inside, and always will be. Donald, are you going to kill me because I will surpass you? Are you? Tell me. Lann lowers his voice, talking to you. Tell her what she wants to hear. Even a deranged mind deserves one last mercy. No. Kill her without a word. Well, maybe you'll say something, Lann. After all the years we spent together. Lann looks at her sadly. May your soul find peace wherever it ends up. Because it clearly didn't find it here. And good riddance.
We do it my way.
This is my kind of work.
I think some paths and classes can offer her redemption.
Follow if you dare.
Not this one. Personally, I can't stand her as a character. She's just so pathetic. But like I said, supposedly, she has a decent redemption arc. Like merciless shot. Whoever this ring gets a +1 bonus to attack while using point blank shot. Oh, it's much better than that. The body of Dairo, the mongrel trader, has been ripped apart as if by a pack of wild animals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my first playthrough,
I'm off.
she wasn't killed by Wenduag either. So there's a few variables, it seems, for this quest. And I think that's the first time I've seen that one. Which is pretty cool. A lot of replay value. Also, I was expecting a duel. That's why I really only buffed up Lann for that fight, instead of the whole party. You returned. Good for you. What of Dairo? What of Wenduag? One of the mongrels looks at you gloomily. You couldn't save her, could you? Lann, you went up against Wenduag. That's tough enough. None of us had the guts. It's good that you didn't. Sull is old. He couldn't have buried all those bodies. But now everything's over. No one is threatening you anymore. Unfortunately, Dairo is dead. But Wenduag has paid for her death with her own. Sull lowers his head. We've lost two of our own, Dairo and Wenduag. I suppose there must be some curse on us. A black stain on all our lives. No more dark times, Chief. We're going up. Starting over. We can't put it off anymore. It's time for the underground Crusaders to become Crusaders on the surface. Sull lets out a coarse, gurgling sigh. But one each time, it's time. Lead on, Lann. Lann raises his hands in defense. No, no. Donald is our commander. He will lead you. Sull turns to you and straightens up with effort. Well, Commander, thank you for not forgetting us. We are Crusaders. We're the Crusade. You are the Crusade Commander. Lead the way. We shall follow.
A bright future awaits us. I will help where I can.
I'll take care of it.
Alright, we'll head back to Dresden. We can talk to Sull and Lann. You do have to check in with Lann and Sull every now and then if you want to get Lann's good ending. I'll also come to you a couple times for advice. I think he has at least one more quest in Act 3. It's a very minor one, but it might be two. But there's at least two events in Act 3, still, you have to do for Lann in order to get his good ending. Alright, we'll go talk to Lann and Sull first, and then I think, forgot her name. The half-orc, Paladin. I think she wants to talk to us as well. Let's go check in with Ember real quick before we speak to Lann. I'm not going to talk to her, I'm just going to walk up to her. Alright.
I'm gone.
I said no. Stop asking me, Chief. Sull stands slouching, staring at the ground. You have to, Lann. Look at me. I'm old. What do I know? Caves. And you. You know everything around here. Yes, you do. You're young and strong. You can last a dozen years. You've already said I'm not one of you. How can I be chief now? I'm a loner by nature. Who's going to listen to me? Half the time, I don't even listen to me. It's time for a new... It's a new time for neithers, Lann. You're young. And you're from the new time. They're confused up here, under the sky. But they'll get used to it. I won't. I know nothing here. You know everything. I feel like the lawful option is a little harsh on Sull. I feel like this is probably the most appropriate for Lann. He is lawful neutral. Let's try it. A decrepit old man can't command an army, and I need a commander, Lann. Lann is silent for a long while, but then nods. If the Crusade needs it, I'll give it a shot. But when the mongrels come running to you crying and demanding Sull back, don't say I didn't warn you. Heh. They won't even remember old Sull with you around. Hey, don't rush me into becoming chief. I meant that I'll give it a try, nothing more than that. And after a few days, I'll come to you, Commander, with a report. Just you wait. Yeah, so I'll start coming to you for advice, and you make decisions in regards to his, on the mongrels. Chief Sull looks around uncertainly. Uplanders. Nothing's like it's supposed to be. What is it, Commander? How's life on the surface for the mongrels? They were frightened, but they tried not to show it. One of them was pulled out of the sewers. He couldn't take it in the open. Decided to live in there. But they're all very curious. And when you're curious, you stop being frightened. Lann is keeping an eye on them. He doesn't bother me unless she needs to. They keep calling us tieflings here. Young ones pick fights, but it will pass. No one's trying to drive us out, so that's something, at least. What do you think of life on the surface? Truth be told, it's frightening. Strange sounds, no ceiling, smells like something. It's hard here. But then again, I don't cough as much as I did down there. The sun is nice too. Oh, and I go to the priest of Iomedae. They give some nice sermons. Just lovely. And still, this is not my world. It's for the young ones. The heart talking like that. How is Lann getting on with his responsibilities? Sull sighs heavily. He doesn't want to, but it can't be helped. Everyone goes to him with their troubles and cares. He's caring, our Lann. He's kind. Like his father used to be. He helps everyone. When I say he'd make a good chief, he gets all riled up like I just called him a cave slug. Strange. But he might be one of us after all, more than I thought. You've satisfied my curiosity. Was my pleasure. I keep trying to add that darn lisp. What brings you here? Now you're not the only mongrel on the surface. Got any plans for the future? Plans? You have too high an opinion of me. To be honest, I never had less of a plan than I do right now. I thought everything would be simple. We'd go to the surface, become crusaders, and somehow figure things out later. But later is now. Sull tells me not to rush things, but he always says that. If I listen to him, I have moss growing out of my ears before a single thing changes. One thing's for sure. As long as you're our leader, there is hope. Things are always happening around you, and it made me realize that I need to stick with you. If I do, one day I'll find myself scaling a citadel of evil, a bow blessed by all the gods clamped between my teeth, about to plant an arrow in the chest of some ancient evil demon. Your people have come to the surface. Does this mean you are no longer Neathers? Huh, that is a good question. We're not fully Uplanders yet. I think we're now Uplander Neathers. Although if you think about it, we used to be neither Uplanders. After all, our ancestors came to the caves from the surface. And now I've given myself a headache. Maybe I'll leave the task of renaming our people for a better time. I wonder if that's better for Lann. I mean, it should be more damage if it works the way it does. I haven't confirmed it yet. But we'll get there. Is there anything else that I wanted to buy?
Follow if you dare.
This could be good. It'll take a large amount of our money, though. This could also be good on Darren. Let's go ahead and grab this. This is going to be useful regardless. And sure, let's go ahead and buy that as well. We have the money for it. I mean, we're going to be broke now, but... then I'll take that.
I'm off.
Probably should have looked at everything first, because I thought there was something else here that I wanted. Oh, but maybe not. That'd be good on Ember. Actually, it might be good on me, too. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, because the fear effects for my feats, like Corner Against Smash and Dreadful Carnage, they're mind-affecting abilities. So that would help out a great deal. And Paladins don't get immunity to mind-affecting effects. Compulsion they do, right? I might be getting that mixed up with the Hell Knight. Charm spells. Yeah, so that's still just useful in general for my main character.
I do what I must.
So we'll look into getting that as well. I'll have to go down here to the temple, check in with Arsino. I don't think there's anyone else I need to talk to. I don't want to go to the Citadel yet because we'll have 2 council meetings to get through. I don't want to start those yet because that is a lot of dialogue. And I'm about to wrap up the episode, so we'll save that for next time. Then we'll also talk to Irabeth, whose name I did end up remembering. Then we'll go from there. Not that this really matters, I don't have any money. Yeah, if I remember to use scrolls on Nenio, this would be really good on her. And as a scroll savant, it makes sense for her to use scrolls.
We should move.
I do think there's better classes for Nenio and her personality. I personally think an alchemist would make more sense. She's all about experimenting.
We do it my way.
In Sosio's drawing, Anevia is wearing a sundress and standing on a riverbank. There are flowers in her hair and a dreamy smile on her face. So weird. I don't remember the last time I wore a dress. Anevia pulls the leather strap of her armor musingly. I'd like to again, later, when the war's over. I think it will suit you. Thank you. Anevia smiles. For a moment her face is as carefree as in the picture. Sosiel, I need to talk to you. Yes, Anevia, if you'll excuse me. Can I keep the drawing? Of course. Commander. That's it. Just want to interrupt what you're doing. Just want to be a jerk.
Follow if you dare.
Alright, so next time we'll enter the Citadel. We'll deal with our council meetings in Irabeth and some Crusade management. And then ideally, if there's time, we'll start heading towards Ulbricht's quest in Current Glen. And go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.